If you have someone who gives you all these reasons, as to why they love you, you're in big trouble. Because when it comes to true love, it really doesn't have a reason. And the way that he breaks it down is he says, if you have a reason, that creates a condition, right? Like, the reason why I love you is because of this. And maybe if someone says, it's because your character is so giving and kind, or it's because you're beautiful, what that automatically creates is a condition that, right, you have about that person. And then once the condition is created, in the video he states that conditions create expectations, right? Because if I met you one way, and that's the reason that I have, quote unquote, fallen in love with you, or that I'm choosing to be with you, most of the times, right, we want those conditions that we entered in the relationship to continue and be consistent for us to, right, stay and remain. And so the expectation is that the way I found you is the way you're gonna stay, right? And that's going to make it a pleasant experience for me always, right? So the condition creates an expectation, and we talk about it so many times here on My Lives about expectation, quickest route to disappointment, right? The moment you have an expectation, you automatically, right? So in the video he says expectations lead to disappointment, right? And then disappointment leads to division, right? It leads to division in the household, because it's like, okay, well, I found you like this, I expected this condition to stay in this way, and when it doesn't, then the dissension comes in, right? And when the dissension comes in, then, and if that dissension is left undealt with, or even mishandled, right? Even if you're trying to deal with it, but it's mishandled, then division starts to come in, right? And then he said division leads to divorce, right? And divorce leads to a dysfunction in the household, right? Especially if you have children, most, definitely, right? Because then there's a broken household that exists. And so he literally just keeps on going down, all of the cause and effect, basically, right? This starts here and it leads to this. And then he basically goes all the way down to how our broken, dysfunctional homes leads to, right, dysfunction in the community. And then a broken community leads to a national crisis.